we go. Alright, welcome everybody. Welcome back to, well, you know, our lovely writing. As you probably already have noticed, I actually went ahead and wrote some more lines because, you know, I was actually busy with it. So today we're going to be doing this again because apparently, you know, I figured out that I needed to get this done by Friday, which I already told, and now I need to get this thing done by Friday, and thankfully I'm working on this, and it is hot, so therefore, you know, I'm actually doing it on the right time. Alright, let's continue. So today we're going to be working on this part right here. That part right here. We're gonna make sure that the conversation is gonna go smoothly towards the end, and then, you know, after this short little flashback. Well, it's not a flashback; it's more like, you know, a reference towards a thing, towards an event. Even though maybe the event has not, you know, even if the event has no significant value, it still gives us a thing that happens. Like, what does it do? It gives the limitation of one of the. It reveals one of the limitations that one of the characters has when using the ability. That is the main idea how to do it. That's the main idea what I want to give with it. So no further ado, let's get started on this. So allow me to tell you where it goes. So Lola sees, you know, Rufina. Yeah, let's go for this. So Rufina asks to Mina about what she figured out, because, you know, she looks at the as Mina looks at the rhino, her eyes turn blue once again, followed by a gentle smile on her face. So Rufina asks her, what did you figure out? Well, you know, what she figured out was, well, yes, by the looks of it, its magical source is fading, and I think it has to do something with those horns. As you can see, it is heavily damaged. On the by the impact, I would heavily damaged by the impact it just had. They are heavily damaged by the impact it just had. I would suggest you to hit those horns as hard as you can, Mila replied, as her eyes turned normal again. Rufina nods her head toward Mina and starts getting ready to face the rhino head on. As seconds pass, her eyes start to turn red, and her muscles begin to tighten. As Lola sees this happening, because, you know, Lola is still is concerned about this, she begins to have a concerned look on her in her eyes. Shortly after that, she starts to walk towards Mina and asks, with a she asks with a nervous voice. What nervous sounds in how do you say that? A nervous voice. With a nervous voice. Is nervously with a shaky voice. Yep, shaky voice. No, that's the thing that I can go for. Shaky is a good word. With a shaky voice. Also with a shaky voice. Also with a shaky voice. Towards Mina, and asks with shaky. Wow, why is it shaky? Why the hell is it shaky? I need. Oh, right. Nervous voice. Shaky voice. Let's go for that, and then let's go for cinnamon, because shaky is. Okay, praat ik daar verder. When somebody has someone's voice quivering voice, are a little bit pitful. What does quivering mean? A vocal tremor, disorder causing involuntary movement of muscles, like electron voice cords, blah blah blah, going to quiver. Quivering voice, shaky voice. No, this voice. Can I go for can I say that it's just a nervous voice, or is it not? Skittly, jumpy, anxiety, tense, hysterical, cheese. No. Let's go for a no. Let's go with a with her hands and asks Mina with alright. I need to have here something I need. Alright. Asks her and also show with her voice also and asks her as she begins asks Mina towards Mina and asks as her voice starts to crack. Can I go for crack now? As her voice starts to shake. As her voice starts to crack. No, crack is not the right word here. Crack. It's not a crack in our voice. It's not a cracky voice. It's very annoying that you want to know what the hell's going on here. As Lola's voice starts to sound, shake. As the voice starts to sound shaken, she begins to break down in tears. Mina, shaken. As the voice starts to sound shaken, she begins to break down in tears. Mina quickly hugs her and hugs her and gives her and what it's in don't you worry, Lola. You don't need to cry here. You see the yep. All right, cool. All right, I got it done. Now I give her. You know, she has this. The more she talks, the more breaking down. You can see it in the sentence if I'm correct. Let's see if I double check if this is a correct sentence.
Are you sure this is going to work? Mina. What if Rufina is going to hurt herself or worst getting her hand broken again? Don't you think it's a little bit reckless letting her use her powers like that? You know what happened when we fought that stone golem, don't you? She had to stay at the hospital for almost 2 weeks after that.
Alright, that works. That is amazing. So, she knows. They all well know that that they fought a rock golem before, and Rufina used the same trick, but in the end, you know, it caused her hand to be broken, which is like, you know, it's a no bueno. You don't want to have your hand broken by, you know, a big giant rocky monster. And because, you know, this rhino has rocky horns, you know, she is afraid that she might even have, you know, might even get the same result, you know. Being in the hospital for 2 weeks really sucks when you you know, going to school and all that stuff. So, let's see. Oh, well, to college even. That I think college is a better word here for this. Rufina nods her head. Bone muscles tighten. Yes, that's the explanation of the power. Sees this happening, she begins to have a concerned look in her eyes. Shortly after that, she walks towards Mina and asks, "Are you sure this is going to work, Mina? What if Rufina is going to hurt herself, or worse, getting her hand broken again?" And you think, yeah. Alright, that's good, that's good. As Lola's voice starts to sound. Is it to sound like that? I'll double check.
As Lola's voice starts.
As Lola's voice. As Lola's voice. Like Lola's voice. Hold on. I did not press that button. Thank you. I will save it now. Why not? As Lola's voice.
As Lola's voice starts to sound shaken, she begins to break down in tears. Mina quickly.
And I need a better word for "and." Definitely. I need a better word for "and." Also, plus more furthermore beside, alongside. It connects words at the same part of a speech, cause, or sentence. Yeah. Where am I? She begins to break down. Mina, knowing well. Yes, I need to get here. Mina, knowing well what's going on, knowing well what is going on, she quickly responds. Quickly hugs her, and with a gentle and calm voice, she replies, "There you go. Now I have connected it properly. All right. Thank you. Thank you, me. Oh, you're welcome. All right. Let's see. So now it should be a right and proper sentence."
She begins to break down in tears. Mina, knowing well what is going, she quickly.
What is going to happen? What's going to happen? She quickly. Yeah. There you go.
Mina, knowing well what is going to happen. She quickly hugs her, and with a gentle and calm voice she replies, "Don't you worry, Lola, there is no need for crying here. You see, Rufina is in no real danger of using her powers this time, since I have a feeling that this rhino is not so tough as it seems to be. After all, it's nothing like that time we fought that stone golem. I just checked the rhino's magical energy and it seems to be weakened. So, I think this big purple rhino isn't the real deal. Since if it would have been the real power source, it would have used its powers by now."
Yeah. Alright, that works, but I'm missing something here. I'm missing the reference towards the stone gun. At the time we fought that stone. Like the time. Like that time, like that time we fought the stone gun. There you go. Now I actually have that thing in there, right?
Or worst, getting her hand broken again like that time we fought that stone golem.
Yes, awesome. Like the time we fought that stone golem. Blah 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 blah. All right, cool, great, it works. Oh hey, Space Junk. This is not a weird stream. Well, sorry, I didn't know. But some people did find it a little bit weird. But, you know, I thought, like, you know, it's a good explanation how to do things, and it helps me improve upon myself as well, because you know I can look critically into the art, into the work. The same goes for artwork almost at the same time. So I just checked the magical energy source, and it seemed to be power. Yeah, the real deal. Since if it would have used its real power by now. If you look at the rhino right now, you can clearly see its horn. I just checked it. So I just checked the rhino and it just doesn't seem to be. She just said that. I just checked it, which she did. She did. She reported it. She said to Mina that. Looking to the break is going to break soon. So if those horns are destroyed, the big purple rhino will disappear for sure. I'm quite sure of that. You really think so? Lola replies as she puts away her tears with her yellow long hair. Of course. I never have been wrong before, haven't I? I haven't been wrong before. Haven't I? Yeah. I haven't been wrong before, haven't I? Because this is a question. Let's see. Hold on.
Of course, I never have been wrong before, haven't I? Lola hands hand to Ruth.
Hold on. Alright. So, Rufina is gonna be. This is like a part that we need to. This is the part where we need to end it. So, what this gives us, it gives us a clear intention of what Rufina's powers is. So we actually made sure that Rufina's powers and her limits, and the major downside of using her main power, so her strongest move, which is literally, you know, gonna break her hand if she's not being careful, because she doesn't feel anything, but it's gonna be hitting really hard. So it's like a big giant punch into somebody's face, and then you realize afterwards that your arm is broken. After, you know, the adrenaline is gone. It's like, well, that's gonna be hurting. Yeah, which can cause some people that are bystanders really take a note of it, like, oh my god, you just broke your whole arm. Oh god, that is bad. And then, you know, you're in pain because of it. Alright, disappear for sure. Let's see. Alright, what is this? What I now need to do is actually give Mina the yes, let's go for that. Mina is gonna give Lola a handkerchief for, you know, cleaning up her tears near her hand. Even though she has used her long hair, she's gonna be replying like, "You're not supposed to use your hair like that," and then, you know, put the handkerchief there, and then, you know, and then put those tears aside. We're just better up, you know, cheering up Rufina for beating the living crap out of that thing. So, the idea is Mina's gonna be changing the subject towards, oh no, what's gonna happen? Towards, yeah, we're gonna make sure that, you know, Rufina is gonna beat this rhino to pulp. That's the idea, at least. Yeah. So what I'm gonna be doing here is gonna be quickly giving the Mina reply. Mina says is, oh, replies, of course. What the heck? Oh, I cannot put says in front of it. I need to put it below it. As low as Mina reaches out, grabs a handkerchief. Handkerchief? Is it like that? Chief? Handkerchief, 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 handkerchief. Let's go for that. Handkerchief, handkerchief, handkerchief. Out of pockets, pockets, pockets. Out of our pockets. As Mina grabs and she and with a she says yeah, she says of course, I never been wrong, haven't I? Yeah. It's far better. It's less stingy for your for your eyes. Here, take this. It's far better for this. Of course, I have oh, and with a with a confident stand, confident. Yeah. Grabs. Here, take this. Here, take this. It's far better. It's far better for putting away tears. Dummy. Alright, and your hair. You don't want to. You don't want up tomorrow on a cow leg. Don't you? You don't want to wake up with a cow leg tomorrow, don't you? Cow leg, don't you? Yeah, there you go, don't you? You don't want to wake up with a cow leg, don't you? This here, take this. It's far better for putting away tears than your hair. After all, you don't want to wake up with a cow. You don't want to wake up with a cow leg. What would let's see where it is. Where is it? I need to look for it. Hold on. Rock, blah 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 blah. Roofnet asks for book. Then again. Alright. And then causes eaten. Yes, eaten. Of course we're gonna have a little teasing here. So boom. What? That is a tease. That is a decent tease, I think. Probably one of the better teasing anyway. Of course, I haven't been wrong, haven't I? Here, take this. It's far better for putting away those tears. Those stairs. Those stairs. Then you're fine. And then you're fine, long hair. Yeah, fine, long hair. After all, you don't want to wake up with a cowlick, don't you? What we didn't think of that. Think of it. Maybe I'll keep it. Think of it. Maybe I'll just keep it. Maybe I don't give it. Think of it. Think of it. Maybe I do. Just kidding. Lotus doubt. Lotus doubt melts away. Lola melts away. Nope. Doubt. Doubt melts away after hearing those words. turning from well, I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding. Let's start. That smells away from those. After hearing those words. Yeah, after hearing those words. Worried face. Into a blush. Into a blush. Whoa. Let's see. Turning. Why? What? Turning. Why is turning nothing? Oh, I typed turning to twice. Alright. Lotus doubt melts away after hearing those words, turning her worries into turning her worried face into a rose red blush. Into a rose red blush. There you go. Yep. Let's see.
Lola's doubt melts away after hearing those words, turning her worry.
Oh, those words. Again.
Lola's doubt melts away after hearing those words. Words, turning her worried face into a rose red blush.
After that. Can I go for after that? Yes. After that, it turns. After that, it turns her worried face into a rose red blush. Let's go for that.
After that, it turns her worried face into a rose red blush.
There you go. Oh, hold on. We're not there yet. Jeez Louise, we're almost there. So, let's see. If that is worry, wait. So now we have removed the action. And with a crackling sound, yes, the conversation gets interrupted. The girls look back to Rufina, seeing that the rhino is no more. Seeing the rhino getting pulverized by the impact. Oh, that's actually how I can get from point A to point B back. Sweet, I found a way. So, and wit. and with a crackling sound. The conversation between the girls. And yeah, let's go for that. So it's a comforting moment. And then nah, just kidding, just kidding. No, no, no. Thinking of that, maybe. Oh, thinking of that, maybe, maybe. Maybe. Is it like that then?
Me bay oh
Nee, maybe, 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 maybe. There you go. Thinking of that. Thinking of that. Maybe I do want to see that happen. Maybe I do. Maybe no. Maybe I do want to see that happen. See that happen. Lois. Oh, just kidding. And then, oh yes. Whoa, 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 whoa. Oh, just kidding. Eh. Oh, just kidding, Lola. I'm just merry time. Alright, merrily toying with you. Merrily toying with you. There you go. But I am. I am. I am just merely. I am merely. I'm just merely toying with you. Whoa, just kidding, Lola. Mina replies. Mina, I need to get this down there, but I need to get the conversation up and running. So, Mina's gonna be saying this because, she didn't want to make her fully blush, like, that will happen when she thinks of Ethan. Let's see. Boo doo boo doo boo. So that's the main idea. So that's why, the girls are certain that Rufina is gonna beat this living shit out of the rock. That's why Mina is having this conversation anyway. Because she's quite sure. And she has never been wrong about it because, well, she uses the magical crystal she has as an information gain towards the powers of the crystals. She knows now that the crystal of the purple is not the real crystal, so it must be a summon, which is supposed to be weaker, which means that probably it doesn't have any powers, so Rufina is gonna beat the living shit out of it. That's why Mina is now comforting Lola, because, Lola thought that, well, the whole idea of, her hand getting broken again, which she doesn't like. She doesn't like to go to hospitals. And now I need to put that into it as well. Fuck. God damn it. Lola, magical girl 3. Green girl doesn't like hospitals. Hospitals because of Granny? Granny. Because of her lovely Granny. Granny. There you go, Granny. Of our lovely Granny dying there. Dying there. Died there. So she has a bad experience with hospitals. There you go. She doesn't like hospitals because of the glowing granny. Alright. Died there. Yeah. Alright. So, we have a new thing. She doesn't like the hospital because Granny died there, and every single time she gets reminded by the hospital, she falls into tears. It's not because Rufina got into the thing, but every single time they visit the hospital, she gets reminded of her Granny, which, you know, she holds dear to her. Alright. So now we actually have created character development again! Jeez. Oh, this is getting wacky. Alright, but I need to put Mina here. I need to put Mina right here, and then I need to have like, Mina, quite, seeing that Lola has been cheered up. She says to her, she says to her, seeing that Lola has been cheered, has been cheered up. Seeing Lola smile, no, blush. Nah. Seeing Lola blush again, she says to her, "Yeah, just kidding. Whoa, just kidding, Lola. I'm just merely toying with you." Before Lola smiles, and as she tries to reply, as she tries to speak, the conversation gets interrupted by a loud crackling sound. There you go. Interrupted by a loud crackling sound. Crackling. Is that how it? Come on, give me good. Crackling sound. Oh, so that's how you type it. Alright, thank you. Crackling sound. Yeah, there you go. Crackling sound. Crackling sound. Followed by a very followed by lots of crystal particles flying in the air, turning the sky a bit purple. Particles flying in the air, turn the sky a bit purple. There you go. Alright. Cool, I didn't have to describe the rhino dying. I just have to describe the crackling sound and then haboosh! Magic dust. Or pixie dust. You know, like that. Alright. Lola smells, and as she tries to speak to Mina, their conversation, as she tries to speak to Mina, a conversation gets interrupted by a loud and crackling sound, followed by lots of crystal particles flying in the air, turning the sky a bit purple. There you go. How about those apples? Alright. Jeez. Louise. I did it. I successfully made the fight happen. I made the fight interesting. It's not the main plot. This was a minion after all. We don't need to see Lola beating the rhino properly. We don't have to see it. We don't have to see it because we know that Lola is gonna beat it because she's gonna be one hitting it. So the interruption gets loud by cracking sound, followed by alright, so now what's gonna be happening? Rufina's gonna be returning from the fight back to them and is gonna be explaining what happened. So she's gonna be excitingly telling the girls that she beated it, and you know, about like, oh, I give that thing a right, and then a left, and then you know, oh well, you know, just one hit, and it went so good, and you know, all that stuff. So she's gonna be exaggerating all over the place. Well, they're all happy about it, and then they go home. So that's the idea. So I think this is good. Rufina is gonna be let's see. Rufina is gonna be talking about the rhino, how happy she is. The power didn't backfire this time. This time you should have seen, and she's gonna describe the whole situation, the whole fight from her point of view to the girls. Alright. So, probably Lola is gonna be probably Lola and Mina is gonna be, you know, talking about how cool the sky now looks. But the main idea is that you know, the rhino gets defeated, but we don't see how the rhino gets defeated. We know that the rhino is getting defeated because we already have the confirmation that Mina is saying that the rhino is going to get defeated. We already know that. So while we already know that Rufina is going to be fine, you just have to see it like, you know, the close-up goes to Mina and Lola because, you know, they have Lola has a mental breakdown, and then from there you know, they speak, and then, you know, in the background Rufina is like, ah, bursh, and then the rhino goes away, and then we go back to Rufina. So the idea here is that we gave every single person a spotlight in this scenario. We gave the spotlight to Rufina and Lola in the beginning. Then we have a spotlight with only Mina. Then we have a spotlight with Rufina and Mina. And then we have a spotlight with only Rufina. Then we have a spotlight with Lola. And then we have a spotlight. With Mina and Rufina. And then we have a spotlight with Mina and Lola. And now we're gonna give a spotlight again to Rufina, which makes the whole which makes the equally balanced spotlight. Let's put it that way. It's like you get a piece, you get a piece, and you get a piece, instead of, focusing on one main hero, which we don't have. All these three are necessary for the team to work, and all of them have the same amount of share time, because every single one has their own strength. Lola has the strength of speed and agility, which means that she can get something out of somebody's hand and then be like, haha, I got it, and then you need to chase her. Well, she gets exhausted. Mina is probably going to be supporting her by putting a barricade around her, or Rufina is going to be protecting the bad guy, protecting Lola from the bad guy getting towards the object. Rufina is the muscle. Lola is the, let's put it in, rogue-ish person, not roguish person like lone person, but roguish on abilities, and Mina is the caster / support, which gives all the balance. All right. All right. So that's the idea. So 64 minutes in. I must say, I'm actually quite impressed how far I got. Let's see. I got from here. So you think so? And then we got this part. So we got from here. All right. Let's put this into perspective. How far we got. So how much did we got? Well, we got 150 words in. A normal person would say that's not a lot. I would say it is, actually. Thinking of how much things we did, or how much we actually done from accomplishing from this, it's like we accomplished how the story is gonna be. We accomplished how the ending of this part is gonna go. Rufina is gonna be exaggerating about how cool she was with the fight, which we didn't see, which is logical. We didn't see it. We went to Mina and Lola's perspective this time. She's gonna be bragging about it, like, oh my god, I did it perfectly this time. And then afterwards, she's gonna be like, well, they're gonna be deciding where to go next. They wanted to go to the library, but Mina changed her mind because she needs to examine the crystal alone, and she doesn't want to do it in the library, so she's not going to be delivering it right now. She's going to deliver it tomorrow. So she's going to be she's going to be making some notes on the crystal at home, and the girls are all going to go to bed. When they're all going to go to bed, the second chapter begins. So I think that's quite good, right? Yeah, probably. My neighbors are cheering for England. I feel so bad. Boo! Boo! No Brit chaps. No Brit chaps on football, man. That's so evil. It's like, we were like, what? We got our ass kicked, and now we're rooting for Belgium instead. Well, all fair and considered, we always can vote for somebody else in our country. But yeah, I feel you, man. I feel you. Oh, that's so evil. That's so evil. As a German person, vote not for German in football. Oh, if you know what, it is so much fun. Football with flags is so much cool. All right. No offense on that one, actually. I think I am done for today for what I have to do. So yeah, tomorrow is gonna be Wednesday, and probably then that's gonna be the last day I need for this beautiful conversation to be done. So I only need some more conversations with Rufina, and then we will be done. So yeah, I hope you all have enjoyed for today, and thanks all for watching. I realized that I did not actually came with my description, so yeah, well, it will be done. I will try my very best to make it a little bit longer, but I think 1 hour streams are good enough. It's just I was literally mentally tired from yesterday's work. Train does wonders when you need to go to sleep. So anyway, I hope you all have enjoyed for today, and thanks all for watching. And I hope I'll see you. Oh man. 2-0. Oof. I hope I'll see you all next time. Until then, I wish you all a lovely day.